So can we talk very quickly about Amy Bradley? Incredibly sad, disturbing, upsetting. And I think if anybody has cruised, they have come to the immediate conclusion that she must have fallen off the balcony. A couple of things. Number one, she left her shoes. Nobody leaves a cabin and leaves their shoes and goes out barefoot in a cruise. Gross. But anybody who's been on a cruise ship before, anybody who's been in a normal sized cabin, even though they claim that it was a suite, I think back in 1998, a suite was not quite as big as they are now. You can't climb over your brother and your mother and your father at 6 o'clock in the morning without them knowing. You can't open and close your balcony door without waking up your brother or your mother or your father. You can't open the cabin door to go out into the rest of the ship without waking your brother or your mother or your father. So can we agree she didn't leave the cabin? If she didn't leave the cabin, she must have fallen. Maybe she was sick. I think everybody's talking about this, throwing up and leaned over too much and went over the railing. Or possibly it was the creepy neighbor. He was really creepy. Maybe it was that guy, and maybe what he said to her was, "Hey, come on over here. I've got some booze in my cabin. You can come over if you climb over." And she went to climb over and she fell. Maybe that happened. But call me crazy. I don't think that Amy Bradley was abducted. I don't think that the picture of her, or the sexual picture of her, I don't think that was her. And also, shame on all of those people who were like, "Oh yeah, I saw her and she said to me her name is Amy Bradley, and then I did nothing. I was so selfish, I didn't call the police, I didn't notify anybody, etc." The Navy guy who was like, "I was 2 years away from retiring, and he didn't want to put that in jeopardy." Has anybody ever heard of an anonymous call? Remember, 1998, there were payphones back then. It's not like cell phones that they can transfer or trace the number. Anyway, you know what I'm getting at. People suck, and Amy Bradley, horrible. I guess it was a good three-parter to watch, but it was hard to watch. But like I said, anybody who knows cruising knows that unfortunately she must have fallen over the balcony.